Get up, the R spot. Get up.
Get up, got a problem, don't know how to solve them. Get up, need motivation, a source of inspiration. Get up, to make it to the end, you know you gotta fight to win. So watch the R spot, it'll fix your problem. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Hey, only on the R spot, yeah.
Welcome to the R Spot, the place we come to examine and explore relationships. And today I want to talk about the result of a relationship. And that's when we lose our identity and our sense of self because of a breakup. Now, make no mistake about it, breakups are difficult. Breakups are hard, but breakups sometimes are necessary. It's necessary to give us the sense of reality about how we can get lost in relationships. And when we have that breakup that just throws us completely off center, that breakup that ends our meaning in life, that breakup that takes us into a deep, dark place that we don't want to be, nor is it healthy to be. It's really a wake-up call about who we think we are and how much of ourselves we've lost in a relationship. Now, I remember my most difficult breakup. I remember the feeling of not being able to breathe, of not wanting to eat, of not wanting to get out of bed every day. And I also remember the day that I heard as clear as day, Iyanla, why would you give all of yourself to someone else and leave nothing for yourself? What? What kind of question is that? Don't you know I loved him? Don't you know I wanted to? Look at all of the things that I did. Iyanla, why would you give so much of yourself to someone else that you leave nothing for yourself? And so very often that's what we do in relationships. We give away our sense of value and meaning. We give away our hopes and our dreams and our wishes. And then when the relationship falls apart, we're left feeling abandoned and defeated and alone. If that's where you are, it says that you've got to take back some of yourself that you've given away. And it's not always easy. I know long-term relationships and marriages and friendships and it teaches us that there's some little piece of ourselves that we always need to hold on to. So what do you do? What do you do if you're in that place where a relationship that you really valued or wanted ends and you're just feeling totally out of sorts, out of touch, out of contact with yourself? What do you do? Well, first of all, you've got to give yourself permission to feel it. Give yourself permission to feel it. Don't just run off and get busy thinking that it's going to go away. Give yourself permission to feel it, but put a boundary on that time. Say, I'm going to feel this for 3 days and then I'm going to move on. Or I'm going to feel this for 15 minutes a day and then I'm going to move on. Or I'm going to feel this at 10, 2, and 6, just like you're feeding a baby for 10 minutes and then I'm going to get myself up to do something else. It's important to feel your feelings, but it's even more important to put a boundary on that. Now, I'm not talking about a death of a loved one. I'm talking about a relationship breakup or a relationship breakdown. Because a death, when the person, it's gone from this physical life, that's a completely different thing. I'm talking about when Boo Boo or Shaquita left you and now you can't find yourself in the mirror. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Put a boundary on it. Let yourself feel it, but don't give yourself over to it. The other thing is when you're in that place of, deep, dark desperation, I have to say this in this day and age, in this day and time, stay off social media. Stay off social media and don't tell your sad, heartbroken, busted up love story on social media. Why? Because you're giving that thing energy. How many billions of eons of light and energy are going into those words as you send them out into the world? Opening yourself to criticism and speculation of people that have no business in your personal life. Don't put that on social media. Not your hurt, not your anger, not your upset, not your disappointed and blasting. Don't do that. That is not going to turn out well for you. Just don't do it. At the core, at the crux of every breakup is something you need to learn. So no matter how long the relationship lasted or how it ended or how difficult or tragic or abrupt or disruptive the breakup is, you gotta ask yourself, what am I learning? What am I learning? What do I need to see? Where have I seen this before? Where have I done this before? And what did I do that time that I've also done this time? There's something you need to see. There's something you need to learn. So don't get caught up in the abandonment, rejection, defeated column and miss the learning, growing, healing column. Get that little piece of yourself, that wise piece of yourself, and wake it up and ask yourself, what am I learning here? The other thing is, don't make any choices and decisions about your future based on what's going on now. I'll never do that again. I'll never open myself again. I'll never be in love again. I'll never be loved like that again. No, 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 no. No decisions like that. Because again, there's something you're learning, there's something you're growing, there's something you're healing. But when you make those pronouncements, when you put that energy out in the universe and you have other people either supporting you or encouraging you or defaming you because of your announcement, you set up something in your subconscious mind that's going to make sure you repeat that lesson. So don't make any decisions. In that bad breakup, that place where you've given away so much of yourself, you haven't kept anything for yourself, I say you got to start doing some good for you. I don't care if it's a bubble bath, a walk in the park, cook yourself a nice dinner. You've got to start creating and respecting and honoring the time you spend with you. How about read a good book? How about take yourself to the movies? How about just go on vacation? Do what you can do to begin to recreate that relationship with you. I'm telling you, the question was deep, but when I looked at it, how much have I given up myself to someone else so that there's nothing left for me? And so very often, that's what happens when we have that catastrophic breakup or breakdown with someone. And it's just a sign, a call from the universe that I need to take myself more seriously. I need to take really better care of myself. I need to honor and respect myself more. I need to claim back the parts of me that I've given to someone else so that I have them for me when I need them. And again, I'm saying not all breakups are easy and it's a part of life. But the thing that you want when your husband, lover, partner, spouse leaves is the part of you that's sacred to you. And if you've given that away, and if you're being devastated at this time in a breakup, claim back the pieces of yourself that you need to get from this experience to the next one. Because trust me, beloved, there will be another time, moment, opportunity for you to be different in your relationships. Hope this helps somebody. Be sure to sign up for my mailing list at Iyanla.com because I've got a new book coming out in 2018 and I'm going to be on tour for the first time in 16 years. I want you to know when I'm coming to your hometown or a town near you because you can just come on over there. And I hope that you will follow me on all social media platforms. And if you haven't signed up for Awakening 1 Million, Awakening 1 Million Powerful Minds, please go to awakening1million.com. Get your gifts and your assignments.